The ATL's #1 fit poppin' R&B, Big Tigger, inviting the entire planet to pull up on me at watchv103.com. In studio, Mr. EGOT.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met one of you before.
You
John Legend is
you
here.
ever met Whoopi?
I have met Whoopi. I don't know if she had the EGOT at
Yeah,
that
she
point.
has it.
I don't know if she had it when I met her.
Okay.
So you
Yeah.
and Whoopi, it's not a lot of you.
Not a lot. Not a lot.
EGOT, in case you're slow to understand what's happening, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony Awards. Basically, that's a hard accomplishment, bro. First of all, congratulations. I haven't seen you since you picked up
Thank you.
the last of the EGOT.
Thank you. Got the Emmy this year,
Right.
last year. And, you know, we're going to keep working.
Emmy, indeed. So what, does that change anything? What does it mean to you?
I think the only difference, well, first of all, it's a great thing, and it feels great, and it was a nice, you know, it was a nice thing to have.
Did you wake up like, I am EGOT?
Yeah, I was happy. I definitely wasn't mad. And but now it's like I don't worry about awards at all. Like I'm good. I'm truly
That's amazing.
Not even a little bit worried about awards. I'm just worried about making the best music I can make, best art I can make.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've had the opportunity and privilege to know this man since he first popped up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we go back a bit. We go back a bit. And along the journey, things have changed.
Yeah.
Music has changed.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're an artist and you're making music for 15 years, something's got to change. It can't be the same the entire time. But, you know, we just keep evolving and just being inspired by what's happening in my life and different people I collaborate with, and the music keeps evolving.
And you as an individual have evolved from past music.
Yeah, it's like I'm producing, I'm doing other things with TV and film, and that's why I got the EGOT, because if I didn't do the other stuff, it wouldn't happen.
One of the things you have on the way is this Rhythm and Flow show.
Yeah, so Rhythm and Flow, everybody knows I'm on The Voice now. I'm a coach on The Voice.
Right.
But there really hasn't ever been a show that does the same kind of thing for rappers that we've done for singers on Voice and American Idol and all these other shows. And so we decided we would create that show.
Nice.
And it's called Rhythm and Flow. It's on Netflix. It's coming later this year. And we're editing the episodes right now. The judges are Cardi B,
nice,
Chance the Rapper,
nice,
and Atlanta's own T.I.
The Kang.
Yes, the Kang.
Kang.
And yeah, and we have a lot of guests.
I wasn't on it, John.
Oh. Well, we have a lot of guests, hip hop luminaries.
No, I gotta tease you.
And we recruited talent in Atlanta. We recruited talent in New York and Chicago, so all the hometowns of the different people. We also recruited in LA. But people came from all over, but those are the main audition spots. And then they all wanted to win a chance to go to LA and compete as the rounds proceeded. And then eventually we're gonna have a winner.
Amen, amen. So when is it? Sometime it's...
It'll be, I think, either late summer or early fall.
Okay, late summer.
But we're editing it right now.
I saw another show that's apparently being just put together.
Yeah, it's in development. You're talking about Love at First Song.
Love at First Song. This is different.
It's like it's based on an Asian format that it already exists out there.
Really?
But it's like a combination dating show and singing show. So part of the matching process is two people singing.
Real. So I'm a guy or whatever, however, and my mates. So like we're dating and singing?
Yeah. It's like part of the introduction process to the significant other is you're singing.
Wow.
So it's in development. We're working on it, but that's a little further off. But Rhythm and Flow is coming very soon. And of course, you can catch me on The Voice every Monday on NBC.
Listen, John Legend's here. Don't go nowhere. Watch V103.com. We're talking his new single, Preach. We're talking all things that move around in the world. There's a lot going on.
A lot going on.
A lot going on. We'll get to the heart of the matter as soon as we get back on the People Station, V103.
What's up, ATL?
Watch V103.com. You can all pull up on our conversation and watch it live. That one of my, I have lots of favorite songs from you. I think I have lots of favorite songs from you. Me and you got some songs.
Thank you, brother.
And I am John.
That was one of my favorites. I love Tonight.
Really?
Yeah, I love Tonight.
That I am all of John Legend when no one else is listening in the shower. I got the riffs and everything.
Got the riffs.
I got all of them. I can knock them all down. John Legend, you have this new song,
Preach.
Preach.
Yeah.
I'm going to read the little. This is the little clip about it. Your response to a myriad of social issues affecting marginalized communities.
Who wrote that?
I don't know. That's kind of nice, though. That's EGOT worthy.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's a song. It's a song. It was inspired really by a lot of what was happening last year. We wrote it last year. It was after the Parkland shooting, and a lot of the kids that led that march for our lives. And the idea we took from that was a lot of times you hear politicians sending out their thoughts and prayers whenever something goes wrong.
Lots of thoughts and prayers.
But they never actually do anything to make change happen.
Right.
And so we wanted to write a song that was saying we can't just sit and hope and pray. We got to do something. And so that's what the song's all about. And it's crazy because the first lyric is every day I wake and everything is broken. I'm turning off my phone just to get out of bed.
Wow.
I get up every evening, the history is repeating. I'm turning off my phone because it's hurting my chest. And you know, after yesterday, it's like another situation where we don't want to look at our phones because it's like so much trauma happening in the world. Right. And I understand why people want to disengage. You know, it's like, I don't need to see all that. I don't want to read all that. But at some point, if we want to make a difference, we have to actually do something to make it better. And so that's what the song is about.
Interesting enough, what was it, New Zealand with that last match?
Yeah.
They made a move to like ban all these.
They did it right away.
Like in a week.
And Australia did the same thing. So Australia did the same thing. They had a massacre, I think several of them in a row, and they were just like, you know, we're not doing this anymore. We're going to ban certain weapons and really strictly regulate who has access to weapons. Right. And it worked. They didn't have any more of those massacres at any level, even similar to where they were before. And you just like, America, we could do this. We could do this
tomorrow.
Yes, we could do it, and we just don't do it.
Being from Chicago,
I'm from Ohio, actually. Okay, everyone thinks I'm from Chicago.
Okay, you're from Ohio, but
I've never lived there in Chicago.
Everybody thought you was
because of Kanye.
Yeah, he indoctrinated you.
Yeah. So like, you know, I came up, you know, in Kanye's production company, Good Music, and worked with Common so much, and a lot of other Chicagoans. So people just assume I'm from there.
Because I was like, I thought you
I'm
was
from Ohio.
Chicago. Okay.
Yeah. I get it all the time.
Being closely related to Chicago and seeing all that's developing there.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens in every neighborhood. Really.
Well, the thing is, we've gotten so used to it that we don't think about the systemic issues that make these things happen. So basically, in America, crime has been going down for over 20 years now.
Right.
And even in major cities that we think of as dangerous, crime has been going down. But there are these certain neighborhoods that have been created on purpose by segregation. So these neighborhoods have been concentrating black and brown people and people living in poverty in the same neighborhood, and they deny them good schools, good services, and all these other things. And then you wonder why things go wrong in that particular neighborhood. And we keep seeing the same thing, and we blame ourselves. You know, we're like, we keep killing our people, our own folks, and this and that. But the bottom line is, these neighborhoods were created on purpose by segregation, by intentional policy that concentrated poverty and trauma in certain areas. And that's where most of the crime is coming from. Right. And so that doesn't excuse individuals from doing bad things, but we have to look at the systems and the structures that are in place that create conditions where people are more likely to do bad things. Right. And so we've got to change those systems and structures.
Indeed, indeed. John Legend in the building. Watch V103.com. Amen.
Yeah, man.
Preach by John Legend right on the People Station, V103. A call to action.
Yeah.
At some point, when do you do something about it?
Yeah, you got to do something. And we created a video series outside of the music video. We created a series where we just highlighted people that were actually doing something. So
that's awesome.
So the first one was Trayvon Martin's mother.
Right.
So she obviously had this big tragedy happen in her life, travesty, and she decided to do something about it to fight gun violence. We highlighted a guy named Desmond Meade from Florida, who he had been locked up for a felony and came out, got his law degree, and tried to change his own life, but he couldn't vote. His wife ran for office, he couldn't even vote for her.
Wow.
So he decided he was going to do something about it, and he fought to get an amendment passed in Florida so that people who have formerly been convicted of felonies could vote.
Right.
1.4 million people got the right to vote. because of his work. And then we just highlight another group that works on the border to help families that are separated by the administration's policy to separate families. So we're trying to highlight people that actually are doing something and inspire people to volunteer and get involved.
John Legend's here. New song is called Preach. The video is very, very nice. Very graphic. And again, a call to action. Do we just talk about it, or can we do something? I saw your post about Nipsey.
Yeah.
Tell people a little bit about the project you just completed with him.
Well, Khaled brought us together. So he's about to release his new album, and he sent me this song that they were working on, him and Nipsey, and it's just a beautiful song. It's called Higher, and we shot the video for it on Thursday.
Wow.
And the whole point of the video was to, like, first of all, the song is Nipsey like telling his family story, and it's really introspective and deep about, you know, his upbringing and where he's from and his family. And we shot the video right there, right near where he grew up and where he lost his life on Sunday. And it's just so weird to me that we were just in that setting at that time, and we lost him like 2 days later.
Yeah.
And he was so proud of the city. Like, you could tell, like, he was showing me the views and where he grew up, and he had done so much to invest in that area, which a lot of people don't do, you know, go back to the area they come from and actually invest in,
put your dollars back,
retail there, real estate there, and you know, trying to elevate the community. A lot of people don't do that, and he did it, and was doing it and was proud of it, and he lost his life right in front of his store, the store that he, you know, created to help uplift that community. It's crazy.
It's really, like, really crazy.
It's really sad.
I mean, I didn't know him that well, but
me neither. I didn't either. And we did the song together. I barely knew him as a person, but we spent time together that day. And then for this to happen 2 days later,
I mean,
crazy.
A couple times that I ran into him, he was always, you know, like, T, what's happening?
Yeah,
he had that kind of, you know.
He reminds me of Snoop too, because he's like kind of from the same area. You hear it in his voice, and he kind of looks like him too, like his whole mannerism. And I was like, this is like young Snoop, and I know Snoop must be devastated. Just the whole community is, and it's crazy. It's really sad.
But again, yet another topic, another life lost. Most importantly. Violently.
Yeah, and we don't know all the reasons exactly, so I don't want to speculate on that. But it's just a tragedy and a shame. Somebody that was really doing something special and on the rise as an artist, but also just as a leader, and for us to lose him.
So where do we go from here, John, as a community? Just your song is a call to action in lots of ways, but what would you like to see? What would be ideal in your term? What would you like to see us do?
There's so many things. So I focus on a couple of things. I focus on reforming our criminal justice system so that so many of our young brothers and sisters aren't being locked up. Improving our schools so that so many more kids have an opportunity to achieve. But also, like I said before, a lot of this is systemic and structural. So we've gotten so used to segregation and ghettoizing of certain groups of people that it's become just kind of the standard, and we're not realizing that that's contributing to a lot of this trauma we're seeing happen in the community. So a lot of things need to happen on a bigger level, but there's small things we can do to improve things as well. But there's a lot that needs to happen. But, you know, we got to get involved. We got to get involved with organizations that are fighting for change. We got to vote, and not just vote for presidents, but vote for governors and mayors and district attorneys and
city council
and school boards and all that stuff. So we have control over who's leading these organizations that affect us so much. Voting's not the only answer, but it's definitely a start. And I encourage people to volunteer, find out which organizations are doing things that are organizing around issues around liberation and improving the conditions that our people live in. We got to do it.
John Legend in the building on the People Station V103. New song is called Preach. I suggest you not only stream it, download it, live with it, but watch the video. Video's powerful. Yeah. Is this part of a new project that we have?
Yeah, I'm working on a new album right now. We're still in the studio, and I'm just taking a little break from it today, but I'll be back in the studio in a couple of days, and we got some really great songs that I'm excited to play for everybody, but I want to wait till it's all done to play any more for them.
Okay, fine. Be stingy.
Yeah.
Can I hear it?
We'll talk about it.
All right. Anybody upcoming or still around that you haven't collaborated with, you would love to collaborate?
Oh, there's plenty of people, but you know, I just take it a song at a time because I'm like, this song could be a good duet. This person would be perfect for it, so I'll reach out to him. Okay. So it's never like the other way around where like I just want to find a reason to work with this person.
Gotcha.
I usually have this song and I'm like, this would be perfect for that person. Right. Let's do it with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward for all of that.
Yeah.
All of that. Yeah. Good to see you, sir. Thank you for the time.
Good to see you. Thank you for having me.
Mr. EGOT's in the building. Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. I don't think I've ever interviewed anybody with that, so I feel good about me today. That's what's happening. Thank you, John.
Thank you, brother.
Y'all make sure y'all go stream, download, check out Priest, watch the video. Check him out on Mondays.
Mondays on The Voice.
On The Voice, and I'm so looking for this rap show.
Yeah, Rhythm and Flow is coming soon.
That's what's happening. John Legend with your boy Big Tig on the People Station V103.